Hey, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all about gentle products that are friendly to your skin. And today I'm following up my top 10 Korean skincare for series. You guys loved the oily skin recommendation so much. I am following it up today with dry skin recommendations. And if you love this series, please do hit subscribe if you haven't already. I have a few other versions of top 5 and top 10 videos out, but I'm also going to be doing some more top 10 Korean skincare products for different skin types coming up, especially combination skin. So subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos. All right, let's jump into the top 10 Korean skincare products that I recommend for dry skin types. Give the video a big thumbs up and let's get started. All right, first up is the Sioris Cleanse Me Softly Milk Cleanser. And I chose this one specifically for dry skin because you know that the cleansing process can actually take a lot of unnecessary moisture from your skin. When you've got dry skin, you need that, right? That's what keeps your skin comfortable. And so going in for something like a milk cleanser is a really good option because you're skipping all of those really harsh surfactants that strip the skin, just going in for something that's gentle, nourishing, and maybe even adds just a little bit of moisture on your skin as a great foundation to start off your skincare routine. This features macadamia oil, which you're going to find throughout a lot of the products in this video because it really is one of those oils that is so good at nourishing and comforting dry skin. And that's exactly what this cleanser does. This does not like foam up. It spreads beautifully across the skin. It is moisturizing, but it's not greasy. It's not super thick. It spreads really nicely and it just kind of like hugs your skin with some beautiful light moisture, but it rinses away cleanly. It doesn't leave like a filminess on your skin, which I think is really important. You don't want filminess at the start of your skincare routine. A little bit of moisture, some comfort, absolutely. Filminess, no way. So this cleanser definitely delivers on texture and its rinsability. Next up is the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Toner Plus version. There's two different versions out there on the market. There's a clear bottle version and then there's this blue bottle, the plus version. And this is the one you need to get if you do have dry skin because this toner is thick. It has body yaddy. It's almost syrupy. And that's exactly what you want when you want to envelop your skin with some hydration and moisture. This toner delivers comfort and protection onto the skin. So we've got 5 different types of hyaluronic acid in here. Not only does this bring hydration, but it also brings some of that moisturization element in a kind of thicker, almost runny gel type of texture. It's got a lot of slip to it, just a hint of richness. This isn't oily, it's not greasy, but it is just that type of moisture that has a little bit more heft to it. Something that plumps the skin up, but also kind of protects and comforts it. You know, when your skin is so dry and it feels maybe even a little bit irritated, it feels good to get that hydration in and then kind of have that like thicker texture that locks it in. Well, this is that kind of all-in-one type of toner that can do it for you in 1, maybe even 2 layers, but it makes your skin feel really bouncy, really plump, hydrated, moisturized, and protected. But sometimes you do want a toner that does deliver more nourishment, more richness, more oil into the skin, and that's where the next pick comes in. This is Laneige Cream Skin Refiner. Now, I've had a love affair with this product, especially when my skin does go more dry in the winter time. So this is a light, fluidy, milky type of texture, but don't let that lightness like fool you. This packs so much richness into the skin. As you get that into your skin, you're going to feel inside so much moisture, so much comfort. You know, sometimes when your skin is super dry, it's actually kind of itchy. This helps calm that down. It is so nourishing and it leaves the top of your skin so silky soft. It feels amazing. And something that I particularly like about this texture, which by the way, they do market this like a cream moisturizer in a toner format. So that should kind of give you an idea of how much moisture they really are delivering in in this watery toner texture. What I really like about this product is that because it is in a lighter format with lots of richness, it's actually layerable, which can be really important when you do have dry skin because sometimes one layer is not enough. And this can be layered onto the skin a couple of times to achieve the amount of comfort and moisture that you're really seeking on your skin without going really, really heavy in with creams right away or heavy oils. This is kind of keeping it lighter at the beginning of your skincare routine, but really packing a nourishment punch. And so I just like the flexibility of this texture, but the amount of nourishment it brings to dry skin is really ideal. So if you haven't tried this one yet and you do have dry skin, what are you doing? You need to get on this. It is wonderful. So next up is the Skinfood Royal Honey Propolis Enrich Essence, which yes, you can use as a serum. Now propolis is one of my go-to ingredients, but it's particularly one that I gravitate towards when my skin is dry because it's one of those ingredients that brings hydration into the skin, but it also brings moisture at the same time. And it traditionally does come in a more medium type of format, especially in serums. So I love this ingredient because it reduces inflammation, it reduces redness, it calms and soothes the skin. It's got wonderful wound healing abilities. There's some anti-aging properties to this. Oh, and propolis, most famous for bringing a very healthy lit from within glow to your skin. You know why I love it so much. It can do a lot for your skin. And this one from Skinfood, this texture, it's the silkiest, the richest, the most luxurious propolis serum that I have ever encountered. And this is the one I go to when my skin is at its driest because it really does soothe the skin. It really does bring that moisturization element. It brings a little bit of plumping hydration. It brings all the benefits of propolis. This also has some royal jelly and honey in it. Also very classic moisturizing ingredients. I really love this serum. I think it can work for a variety of skin types, but I also think it's very good for dry skin because of that silky, rich, luxurious, medium weight texture. Next up is the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Water Essence. So we have 8 different types of hyaluronic acid, and much like the Plus toner that I talked about earlier, this is plumping the skin, it's hydrating it, but it's also bringing that protective moisture into the skin and that kind of thicker type of texture. But this also features prickly pear oil. Now, this is an oil that's high in omega-6 and omega-9 fatty acids, and this is really good not only for your moisture barrier, but omega-9 fatty acid oils are very good at moisturizing dry skin. And you can feel the hint of oil in this serum texture. It's almost like a creamy gel type of texture. As you spread it, you're gonna feel this silkiness, this slip to it, and as it absorbs, there's going to be a little whisper of oil here that's like just feels so good when your skin is really dry. And it also has that little hydrating element to it, that little plumping element to it. This is really kind of the best of both worlds. You're getting the hydration, you're getting the plumping, but you're also getting the moisturizing, you're getting the protective feel, the comfort of like a medium weight serum on your skin. This surprised me so much because I really wrote this off before I ever tried it, thinking that it was like really gonna be very light. I actually tried this at like the beginning of winter time for the first time, and I was really impressed with how it nourished my skin, how it plumped it, how it protected it. It felt so good, and I just feel like this is such a misnamed product, but either way, it's a really lovely serum, especially to bring just a little hint of oil into your skin. Next up is the Sioris Deep in a Barrier Cream. Now this was recently renamed. You may know this cream under the name You Look So Young Night Cream, and I have raved about this cream for many years. Nothing has really changed here. They have just changed the name. Everything I love about this product still stands, and the ingredients are so nourishing for dry skin. So we've got 5% of tamanu oil. Now this is an oil that's high in omega-9 fatty acids, and like I said earlier, it's really good for nourishing dry skin. And when you're looking for oils for your dry skin, you should be looking for that fatty acid profile with a high omega-9 content, because that's going to be the oil oil that's going to serve you best. Tamanu oil can really calm, soothe, and heal the skin. It's really particularly good if you do have some scarring. It can help with that. It can help with acne. It's anti-inflammatory. It can reduce redness, and it also can kind of help to brighten up the skin. So it's really one of those wonder oils that nourishes dry skin but has a whole host of other benefits. We also have macadamia seed oil in here, and as I mentioned at the top of the video, this is an ingredient that you should be looking for. This is an oil that treats dry skin so well. And we also have shea butter, and if you have dry skin, you're familiar with this one too, because it's very rich, it's very emollient, and it has that little bit of occlusive property that you might be seeking too, because it really helps protect all that moisture on your skin, really helps seal it in. And this texture, it's rich, it's buttery. You can feel the oils in this as you work it into your skin. It really moisturizes your skin, and it's got about, like I would say, like true medium occlusivity to it. It feels so great on your skin. You're gonna pick up on the tamanu oil. The smell, it's kind of salty and nutty. I actually personally really enjoy it. You can really smell it on this cream. And this always makes my skin look better the next morning. Whenever I put it on, I look in the mirror the next morning and my skin just looks more radiant. It looks more healthy. It looks more lit from within and glowy, which I absolutely love. But the best benefit of all is all of those wonderful, nourishing emollient ingredients in here really do comfort and soothe dry skin. Next up is the Innisfree Ado Soothing Cream. And I love this one because it is geared a little bit more towards sensitive skin and really taking care of your skin's moisture barrier. When you keep your moisture barrier really healthy and strong, it does help with dry skin, especially when you keep that lipid layer strong. So this is using ceramides, cholesterol, fatty acids. That's the barrier component. But we also have a little bit of a soothing element here with the 4 active compounds of centella. And I love this texture. It's not as rich, you know, it's not as nourishing maybe as the Sioris cream, but it definitely does moisturize your skin. It definitely does have occlusivity to it. It just doesn't do it in such a rich way. But this really comforts the skin, especially skin that's feeling itchy from dryness, especially skin that, you know, maybe is a little bit more flaky. This really comforts and soothes the skin, protects it in a really nice layer. And I love this one. It's a little bit underrated. Even I don't talk about it that much, even though I enjoy it so much, because this is kind of a fly under the radar type of Korean skincare product. But if you're looking for a little bit more of a simpler moisturizer, something geared towards barrier care, skin health with good occlusivity to it, this could be right up your alley. Now, there's no way I could do a video for dry skin types without talking about at least one facial oil, right? And I do feel like in Korean skincare, you know, it's harder, I personally find anyways, to find facial oils, especially if you're like me and you like to avoid fragrances and essential oils. It definitely becomes a lot harder then. However, one of my favorite facial oil blends actually does come from an indie Korean brand called 76N1. This is their Be Happy Calming Oil. This is a blend of camellia oil, or subaki oil if you're a fan of J Beauty products. So this is camellia oil blended with hemp seed oil, and I like this blend a lot because camellia oil is really high in omega-9 fatty acids. Are you picking up on the theme here? This is what you need to be looking for in your oils. This is really one of the more emollient, protective, soothing, thicker types of oils on the skin. And then the hemp seed brings some omega-9 itself, but also some omega-6, which is especially good for your skin's moisture barrier. So that's why I find this to be a really nice, powerful blend, not only for keeping your skin healthy and strong, but also helping with your dry skin. So it's like a medium weight type of oil. It's got really good absorbency. It feels very protective on the skin. And every time I use this, it brings a soothing effect to my skin. Like the name suggests, like calming oil, it does really calm my skin, because when I get dry, I do get itchy, and this really helps to soothe and calm the itch while moisturizing and protecting my skin. Next up is the iUNIK Propolis Vitamin Sleeping Mask. Now, if you have dry skin, you're probably not a stranger to the concept of a sleeping mask. This is a really helpful layer, especially when your skin is incredibly dry, to put on top of your moisturizer. That extra extra layer of moisture and occlusivity goes a long way to locking that moisture in, keeping your skin moisturized and comfortable. And you know, sleeping masks can bring a whole host of other benefits to your skin as well. As you sleep, it improves your skin. And that's why I particularly like this one, because it's one of the more occlusive sleeping masks that I gravitate towards. We all know how biased I am towards Propolis. I love it, okay? I just do. But this mask does bring a little bit of richness into the skin. It brings really good lock it down occlusivity. And this mask really brings beautiful brightening benefits to your complexion. You will wake up with a brighter complexion in the morning. Your skin will be very glowy, which is one of the benefits of sleeping masks, right? I love when I wake up and my skin looks better for having used a sleeping mask. So this texture, it's almost what I call ointment-like. It's almost slightly like a petroleum jelly, a little bit lighter, but kind of like that petrolatum type of texture to it. As you work it into your skin, you're going to feel a little bit of richness, a little bit of nourish and moisturization, but it's not creamy. It's just a little hint here, but it leaves your skin super silky, baby butt soft. Like, it makes my skin feel so good on the top. And the occlusivity here is very, very good. Now, another favorite mask for dry skin is the classic I'm From Honey Wash Off Mask. This is so good when your skin is in need of nourishment and moisture. So as I talked about earlier, honey really is one of those classic ingredients for dry skin because it does impart so much moisture into the skin. It's also anti-inflammatory. It can help with redness. It can help calm and soothe the skin. And I just love the way that this mask has been formulated because you can leave it on your skin for a very long period of time. This is not the type of wash-off mask that gets dry to the touch. It stays moist on your skin, which is great because the longer you wear this mask, the more moisture infuses, really just melds into your skin. That's what this mask does. So sometimes I need a little bit of moisture. I'll leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes and then wash it off. Sometimes I have a moisture emergency. I need as much nourishment as I can possibly get. And so right at the beginning of my skincare routine, I will slather a thick layer of this onto my skin and leave it on for like an hour. And when I wash it off, my skin feels so nourished, so moisturized, so soothed. This feels so good. So I'm curious to know, do you have some hero products for dry skin? Let me know in the comment box below because you know I'm always looking for new products. And if you love this video, if you want to see more just like this, or if you don't want to miss out on the other top 10 Korean skincare products for your skin type coming up soon, make sure you hit subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I release lots of new skincare content throughout the week, so don't forget to turn on notifications too so you're never out of the loop when I upload new videos. I hope you guys are healthy, happy, and safe, and I cannot wait to talk to you in the next video. I'll see you soon. Bye.